Hello students, welcome to the school quiz. This is biology live session based on the term 2 syllabus, that is upon the class 10th, and in the previous sections we had studied about the human reproduction, especially the structure of sperm and the ovum. So I think many of you have joined. If you have any queries you can ask, if not then we will be proceeding ahead. Anyone, have you any queries related with that topics? I think as I can see, Aniket, Shivam, anyone, have you any doubts regarding that topics upon the types of asexual
You
reproduction?
can unmute yourself and you can ask your doubts.
Anyone, if you have any doubts you can ask.
No, sir, no doubts regarding that topic.
Okay, so I will proceed ahead.
The topic is there. If you want to discuss, you can discuss with sir. No problem. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So
Yes,
if you have any doubt, because this is a doubt session classes, you can ask the doubt, your doubts. Okay. Any doubt,
so
you
as I
whatever the
can,
topics you have there in the biology, you can ask there.
yes, so as I can listen from you that you have no doubts regarding the previous topics. So I am proceeding ahead on the structure that is upon the topic human reproduction, and this will be the structure of male reproductive system. First of all, we will be studying about the male reproductive system, and then we will be studying about the female reproductive system based on the structures. So structure of male reproductive system, how we will be drawing the male reproductive system. Please see in the board, because this question is being asked in the CBSE examination, and you can check out in the previous year questions. So we will be starting with the ureter part, that is basically of two ducts. Then we will be making the urinary bladder, and then this urinary bladder eventually shifts into the downward, that is forming the secretory vesicles, or we can say seminal vesicles, and then prostate gland, and this prostate gland is joined by the small glands, that is bulbourethral gland. This is a single gland, and this is two glands forming from each side. Okay, this is a single gland, and this gland is the prostate gland, and this gland is the seminal vesicle. So seminal vesicle is two, prostate gland is one, and this small gland is called the bulbourethral bulbourethral gland, and it is also in 2. Number is 2. So now this will lead to the lower sections as a duct. This duct is called the ejaculatory duct, or we can say this is the part which we call the urethra, and this is the common part for the ejaculation of sperm, and also for the urination, for coming out of the urine, the same duct. And for the sperm, this is only the common duct for both of them, that is for urination and for the spermiation. Okay, now this duct will be joined with the fine duct, that is the, we can say, as this place is too small, so I am making like this. This will be joined somehow like this.
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, student, you can ask your doubt, beta. This is the sessions where you can ask the doubt there. Whatever doubts you're having means in that biology there, you can ask him. Okay. So I'm seeing Aniket is there, Mayank is there, and Mrityunjay, Rajiv, Shivam, Ask. You don't have any doubt?
We have, sir.
So ask.
We
Ask.
have.
Sir. So ask then. Okay. Ask your doubt. This is the
So you
session.
can ask your doubt.
Yeah. Aniket, go ahead. Go ahead, beta. You can ask there. No problem.
Sir, I need the protozoa functions.
Yes.
Sir, the function of protozoa.
Protozoa is a kind of organism that is not that it functions in our body. Protozoa is a kind of organism that, as we separate the humans in a category of animal, same way protozoa is separated. Protozoa is a we can say that a type of category in which different organisms like Plasmodium, Leishmania, these all the organisms that comes under the protozoan category, that cows that act as a we can say that as a parasitic, that they cause the diseases in our body, as we can count as a Leishmania, that Leishmania is a bacterial parasite, that protozoan parasite that comes in our body, and that Leishmania causes the Kala-jar, the disease named Kala-jar. As the Plasmodium, when it comes in our body, it causes the malaria. So protozoa is a category in which these organisms comes. So are you clear?
Yes, sir. But it is found in a human body, or it's come from outside?
Outside, from outside. Protozoa is a kind of category of any organism, as humans are the category, it comes in the animal kingdom. Same way protozoa is a category in which some organisms comes, that I have exampled as Leishmania and this Plasmodium. These are the organisms that is under the protozoan category, and they cause, as Plasmodium causes malaria when it comes into our body, and every organisms have different conditions to come, as we can see that protozoa, that is Plasmodium, comes by the biting of the mosquito Anopheles. Okay.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So any more doubts regarding? Anyone?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you can ask.
Sir, why you have put it their numbers 2, 1, 2?
What? Oh, this from this diagram you are asking, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
this is the structure which I have made. This structure is seminal vesicle. Okay, this
Yes.
structure is seminal vesicle, and seminal vesicle is from both the sides. One seminal vesicle is from the left side and one from the right side. So this is in two number. I mean, we can say that seminal vesicles are present in two numbers. So I have put it for you only that it is two in numbers in the male reproductive system. Got it? As
Okay, sir.
prostate gland is only single, so I have written one, and bulbourethral gland is also in two numbers, so I have written two. Got it?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So as we can see that this structure, this duct is connected with the middle section, that is common point for urination and the spermiation, that is for the urine and sperm pathway. This is the common junction, and it is joined by this duct, and this duct is only the vas deferens. Vas deferens, and vas deferens is also said to be the sperm duct. Sperm duct, from which our sperm comes out from the testis and it enters into the urethral, we can say ejaculatory duct or urethral meatus. Okay, so this duct is joined into the urethra, and this duct is called the vas deferens or sperm duct, right? We can conclude here also this diagram. We can finish in the same way this side also. After that we will be talking further. So This is somehow the diagram of testis that I have made, and in this part we can see that we have some projected structure like this. You can see here, and this structure is different from each other. This structure is basically the reti testis. This is basically the reti testis. We can write here, this is basically the, we can say, testicular lobules. Okay, testicular lobules. Testicular lobules in which we can say the production of sperm takes place. Testicular lobules contains the seminiferous tubules. Got it? Seminiferous tubules are contained in the testicular lobules, a lobe-like structure in which 2 to 3 testicular lobules, we can say 2 to 3 seminiferous tubules are contained in each testicular lobules, and these testicular lobules are approximately 250 compartments in each testis. This is in 250 numbers. In each testis we will be having 250 compartments of testicular lobules, and each testicular lobule will have 3 to 3 seminiferous tubules, and seminiferous tubule is the part where sperm production takes place. Got it? Sperm production takes place in the seminiferous tubules. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So testicular lobules will carry the seminiferous tubules. These seminiferous tubules only here sperm produces. Sperm produces in the seminiferous tubule, which is present in the testicular lobules, and each testicular lobule will carry 2 to 3 seminiferous tubules in it. Okay, so now we can see here that this testicular lobules is now connected with a fine connection. Here we will be having that testicular lobules is somehow this type. Okay, and here will be the ducts, 2 to 3 ducts, and it will eventually shifts into a single duct, and a network of connection will be made here. Network of connection will be made here, and this network of connection is called the reti testis. Network of connection will be called as the reti testis. I have talked that testicular lobule, or we can say seminiferous tubules. After the seminiferous tubule, the duct will carry into the reti testis, and this reti testis will join to the epididymis. This folded structure, as you can see here, this folded structure is visible to you. Is this visible to you? This folded
Yes, sir.
structure?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you
Yes,
can
sir.
see here also. Okay, this is the folded structure, or we can write here also. So this folded structure is only the epididymis. Epididymis. Okay, this is the epididymis, and this epididymis eventually leads into the vas deferens or sperm duct, as I have named that this is the duct which enters into the urethra, and this duct is named as the vas deferens or the sperm duct. Got it? Any doubt regarding this now?
Sir, this one, what you said, I haven't understood that. Everything
This
that is
side.
connected to which part of the? Yes, sir.
This is epididymis. Epididymis is the outermost part, that we can say that inside the testis we have the reti testis and seminiferous tubules, and that we have written the vasa efferentia. This part I haven't written there, so I will be writing this part which is connecting with the epididymis. This part is a fine duct coming out from the reti testis. Reti testis is a network of connection, and from reti testis some ducts comes out which joins into the epididymis, and that duct is called the vasa efferentia. Got it? That duct which comes out from the reti testis joins into the epididymis, that duct is called the vasa efferentia. Okay, this is the vasa efferentia. As you can see here that this is the duct, Here we counted the testicular lobules or seminiferous tubules. Now this duct enters into the retitestis region. This is basically the retitestis region where the all the seminiferous tubules is connected, and this retitestis is connected with a fine tubule, and this is connected with this layer. This is called the epididymis, and this layer is only called the vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So our starting point for the sperm production will be from the seminiferous tubule. Okay. Seminiferous tubule will lead to the retitestis, and then it will lead to the vasa efferentia, and then it will come into the epididymis, and then it will enter into the sperm duct, or we have written as vas deferens, and this sperm duct carry the sperm into the common opening that is named as urethra, or we can say urethral meatus. Got it? This is basically the urethra. This is the urethra. Urethra is also said as the common passage for sperm and urine, for sperm and urine. Got it? This is we will be asked the question that what is the name given to the common passage for sperm and urine? Then our answer will be the urethra. Got it? Urethra will be our answer. Now we will be making the other parts that is joined with this. If you will be having any doubts, please do clear in the session so that you can write the examination properly. Okay. If you will be having doubts,
Yes.
anyone, please do clear in the session. So in the upper section of this part, we will be having a covering. As the lack of space, it is not made perfectly, but somehow the diagram is visible to you, and this is only the part which is I think that we can say this is the part which penetrates into the vagina of the female reproductive system, and this is the part from where our sperm delivers into the vaginal opening of the female reproductive system. Got it? And this is the part, the upper section, this is called the glans penis. Glans penis, or we can directly say penis. This is the penetrating part, so it is named the penis. And in the penis, in the above of penis, we will be having a covering, a layer of covering, and that layer of covering is called the foreskin. It is named as foreskin. So the covering of glans penis, when we will be asked, our answer will be the foreskin. Got it? Anyone? No doubts,
Yes.
na?
No, sir.
No,
Okay.
sir.
So covering
sir.
of glans penis is foreskin, and this structure which is made in the middle section, this is called the urethra, and urethra is called the common passage for sperm and urine. So when we will be asked the common passage for sperm and urine, our answer will be urethra. But when we will be asked the penetrating part of any human that is male reproductive system, penetrating part is the glans penis, and it is covered with a layer that is named as foreskin. Got it? This is named as foreskin. And if we will
Yes.
be seeing that in the upper section of the seminal vesicle, a box like structure is made. This is nothing but this is the urinary bladder. I think you would be knowing this urinary bladder
Yes.
as it
Yes.
is related with the kidney structure. So urinary bladder is the structure where our urine is temporarily stored. Got it, na? Our urine is temporarily stored in the urinary bladder. Till then, the ejaculation of urine or we can say urination process is not done, our urine will be taking place in the urinary bladder. Okay, so here urine is temporarily stored. Okay, temporarily stored in the urinary bladder, and we can see here the two ducts from two different sides in the urinary bladder. It joins, these two ducts are nothing but this is the we can say that the ureter which is coming out from the kidney. This is the ureter. This is the ureter which brings the urine, or we can say the waste from the kidney into the urinary bladder. Are you clear to that? Ureter is the part that comes out from the kidney. If we will be talking about the upper section of ureter, we will be having the kidney. We will be having the kidney. This is the duct coming out from the kidney. Got it?
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes. Okay. Then kidney leads into the that is ureter, with the ureter into the urinary bladder, and this urinary bladder leads into the urethra, and this is the sequence for urination. If we will be asked the sequence for urination, then our answer will be the first of all the ureter, and if we will be talking before the ureter, then we can write here the kidney. So kidney leads into the ureter, and then we will be continue with the urinary bladder. Now we can write here urinary bladder, as short I have written UB, urinary bladder. So urinary bladder will leads into the urethra. This is the sequence for the process of urination, and this has been asked in the CBSE examination. So please do keep it in your mind so you can write it properly. So the kidney have two ducts that comes out, that is named as the ureter, and ureter joins with the urinary bladder, and this urinary bladder eventually leads into a single opening or common passage that is named as urethra. This is the passage for urination. And for sperm, I have talked that first number is for the seminiferous tubule, or we can say testicular lobule. It starts into from the testicular lobule or seminiferous tubule, and then it enters into the rete testis, and then it enters into the vasa efferentia. I am naming as the numbering system. The first is the seminiferous tubule, and then it enters into the rete testis, and then it enters into the vasa efferentia, and this vasa efferentia takes it into the epididymis, and this epididymis will eventually take into the vas deferens or sperm duct. So the last is sperm duct, and then this eventually will shift into the urethral opening, and it will be we can say it will be ejaculated out. Okay, any doubts regarding this? Is this clear to you, the male reproductive system?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now one
So,
thing is
excuse me, sir.
yes sir.
Sir, the gametes is present in the reproductive system of male.
I could not hear your question.
Sir, where the gametes are present?
Gametes is sperm or ovum. Sperm for male and ovum for female. Okay, so sperm is being made in the seminiferous tubule, and in the seminiferous tubule a cell is present that I haven't talked, and after this I am going to talk about that only. That seminiferous tubule contains a cell that named as Sertoli cell. Got it? When seminiferous tubule make a sperm, it eventually comes into the Sertoli cell for further development. Or we can use here word for maturation. For maturation, it comes into the Sertoli cell, because Sertoli cell provides the protection as well as nourishment to the sperm. Got it? Sperm gets nutrition from the Sertoli cell. So this question is also being asked in the CBSE examination, that the sperm gets nutrition from which cell? So our answer will be the Sertoli cell. Got it? Our answer will be the Sertoli cell. Sertoli cell is the cell present in the seminiferous tubule and which provides nutrition to the developing sperm. That is, we can say, provides nutrition to the sperm. Okay. So this sperm, when we will be talking further, this is totally related with the higher classes. So I haven't talked that after that here many more sections are coming. So that is studied in the MSc or higher sections. So I am not going to talk further. So we can write here one more cell is there, that is Leydig cell. Leydig cell, as we can see that I am going to talk that this is one seminiferous tubule and this is one seminiferous tubule. In between that, a gapping is present. You can see here a gapping is present. This is the duct of one and this is the duct of one. And here one gapping is present. And in this gapping, a cell is present and that cell is named as Leydig cell. Got it? That cell that is present between two tubules is named as Leydig cell. Okay. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So the cell present between the two tubules is named as Leydig cell, and this Leydig cell is only the cell which produces the male sex hormone. What is the name of male sex hormone? Can you reply? Anyone? Male sex hormone, as I have taught you in the previous section, previous class I have taught. So if you have not joined, so please be regular so that you could understand easily. So this Leydig cell produces a hormone named testosterone. Have you listened this
Yes, sir.
hormone?
Yes, sir.
This is the
Testosterone.
hormone. This is the hormone which is said to be the male sex hormone, right? This is the hormone which is said to be the male sex hormone, but it is produced from the Leydig cell. It is produced from the Leydig cell. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the hormone. One second. This is the hormone which is called the testosterone produced from the Leydig cell, and this hormone only stimulates the production of sperm. This hormone only stimulates the Sertoli cell to produce sperm. Okay. Testosterone is the hormone which stimulates the seminiferous tubule to produce sperm, and sperm is produced by the help of a hormone named testosterone. Now you are clear? Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in this section we have some questions. As we have studied, I think I can get answers from you. The first question for you is, which cell provide the nutrition to the sperm? Anyone, can you answer which cell provide nutrition to the sperm cell? Anyone? So
Sir,
please keep. Yes.
Sir, the nutrients, the Sertoli, this cell.
Sertoli cell.
That's Sertolic cell.
Sertoli cell is the cell which provide nutrition to the sperm cell. Nutrition is what? Food. Food is needed for the development of any cell. As we have the need for our life process, food. So as sperm cell also needs for its maturation the food, that nutrients, we say that nutrients they get from the Sertoli cell. Okay. The other question, which cell secretes the male sex hormone? Which cell secrete the male sex hormone? Anyone? Which cell secrete the male sex hormone? Our question is, which cell secrete the male sex hormone? You can see in the board.
Sir, teston.
So testis cells.
No, that is Leydig cell. This
Ladies.
is Leydig cell. Leydig is the cell. Testosterone is the
Yes, sir.
hormone.
Sorry, sir.
Le- Testosterone is the hormone, but I have asked the cell from where testosterone is produced. So testosterone is produced in the Leydig cell. And testosterone, for testosterone, we will be having the question that what is the name of the male sex hormone, or we will be having the question which hormone is produced in the testis. There will be a two-way of question. What is the name of the male sex hormone, or the question will be the which hormone is produced in the testis.
Sir, its
What will be
answer.
the answer?
Sir, its answer will be testosterone.
Yes.
Testosterone.
Now this
Testosterone.
answer will be lead to the testosterone. Before it was the Leydig cell, because testosterone is produced in the Leydig cell. So now we have asked the question that the name of the hormone. Now our answer will come automatically into the testosterone. Now the other question, the third question which will be asked from the testosterone, that which cell stimulates the secretion of sperm, या फिर we can be asked that which cell stimulates the production of sperm. Then our answer will be, anyone? Which I think question I have made wrong. Which hormone stimulates the production of sperm? Anyone?
So the germ cells.
No. Production of sperm, I have written the testosterone. Testosterone is the hormone which stimulates the seminiferous tubule to produce sperm. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Testosterone stimulates the seminiferous tubules to produce sperm. So our answer will be the testosterone, because the question was that which hormone stimulates the production of sperm. So the production of sperm is stimulated by testosterone, right? Are you clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now the third question, when the sperm, as I have not talked about that, so I am asking from you all that if the sperm and the liquid medium is mixed and that is coming out from the urethra, then that content will be said to be sperm with liquid. If sperm and liquid both are mixed together and that is coming out from the urethra, then that liquid is said to be, what will be the name of that liquid? So keep this word in mind,
Seminal
that
fuel.
Seminal fluid.
Seminal fuel.
sorry,
Seminal fuel.
that is the semen. That is the semen. Seminal tubule, yeah, seminal vesicle is the gland. Seminal vesicle is the gland. I haven't asked that question, but seminal vesicle, prostate gland, or bulbourethral gland, these three glands works in combiningly way. Okay, these three works in combining way, and these three work in combining way and produce a liquid that is known as seminal plasma. That is known as seminal plasma, and this is only the liquid that I have talked. Okay, the liquid that I have talked, that is named as seminal plasma, and that is secreted from the combining action of seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and bulbourethral gland. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Combining action of seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and bulbourethral gland secretes a liquid that is named as seminal plasma. And what is basically seminal plasma? Seminal plasma will be carrying the nutrients of sperm, the nutrients for sperm, because when sperm will come out, since sperm is a living cell, it will need nutrition for its survival. So when it come out, then Sertoli cell will not come along with it. Got it? Sertoli cell is present in the seminiferous tubule. it provides nutrition for its maturation, but it will not come out for along with the sperm. So sperm will eventually need the nutrition for its survival. So after the ejaculation of sperm from the testes, the nutrition is provided from these three. Got it? The nutrition is provided from seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and bulbourethral gland by the secretion named seminal plasma. And seminal plasma will be containing the fructose, calcium. These all are the things that is contained in the seminal plasma and as a liquid medium. Got it? As
Yes,
a
sir.
liquid that is present as seminal plasma, and it will be containing the calcium, fructose, and etc etc, and that is needed for the nutrition of sperm when it comes out from the testes, and it is ejaculated from our body, as we can say, into the vagina of female. Got it? So seminal plasma along with the sperm, when seminal plasma plus seminal plasma plus sperm, both will come out together, then that will be called as semen. Are you clear now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So seminal plasma, that is the liquid. We can use here the word liquid also. So liquid along with sperm, when it comes out, then the word is used as semen. This is the question that has been asked in the CBSE examination, that what does semen contains? Then semen contains the seminal plasma and the sperm. And what does seminal plasma contain? That I have talked that it contains basically the nutrients for sperm, that is calcium, fructose, etc. Okay. So any doubts regarding this? Anyone? If you have no doubts, I will be going ahead in another question. So if we will be asked the secretion of sperm, the sequence of secretion of sperm, then what will be our answer? Anyone? Can you say the sequence of sperm ejaculation? Sperm ejaculation sequence, as I have taught you in a numbering way. Can you repeat that words? Is it in your mind that I have asked the sequence for ejaculation of sperm? That is, we will be starting from the production part and we will be ending into the urethra part. So anyone? You can see in the board and you can answer. The starting point is the seminiferous tubule. Okay, seminiferous tubule produce sperm and then it enters into the rete testis. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, rete testis, and then into the vasa efferentia, and then into the epididymis. That is the epididymis, which is the folded structure, and then into the vas deferens, that is named as sperm duct, and then it enters into the urethra and is ejaculated from our body. So this is the question which has been asked many times. So please keep it in your mind once you read. Okay, once you read, please do try to keep in your mind, so that the questions, whenever it comes, you can write comfortably. That first is the seminiferous tubule, then rete testis, then it enters into the vasa efferentia, and then epididymis, and then vas deferens, and then eventually leads into the urethra. Got it? Okay.
Yes,
Now the next question will be asked, that what is the covering of glans penis called? What is the covering of glans penis called? Anyone? Covering of glans penis. Glans penis is covered by which layer?
Sir, foreskin.
Foreskin, right? Foreskin is the layer which is in the upper section of the glans penis, which protects the glans penis. Got it? Glans penis is protected by the foreskin. Okay. So if we will be asked that a male human contains how many testes, then our answer will be 2. Okay. So for testes we have two words. Two we can write it into in two way. That is for testes, if we will be writing in the plural form, then we will be using the word tes. Many of gets this I think this problem while understanding that sometimes it is pronounced as testis, and sometimes it is pronounced, or in book you will be looking that it is written as testis. So this testis is the singular, and this is the plural form. Okay, are you clear? For one
Yes, sir.
testis we will be using the word testis, and for plural I think more than one, when it will carry, then we will be use the plural form, and plural form is the testes. All right.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I will be talking further in this, that this seminal vesicle, prostate gland, and bulbourethral gland, this secrete the seminal plasma. At any amount it is secreting, that will be the 100%, and of this 100%, seminal plasma only constitute the we can write here 30%. Seminal plasma, prostate gland 60%, and the rest is secreted by bulbourethral gland and other glands. Okay, this is the content of seminal plasma. Seminal plasma having the 100% content is secreted by 3 glands, and seminal vesicle constitute the 30%, prostate gland 60%, and the bulbourethral gland 10%. Okay, is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So shall I rub the board
Yes,
if
sir.
it is clear? So
Yes, sir.
okay. So please do keep these things in your mind, and also I request please do join the session whenever it takes place every day, so that whatever things that is going in a sequential way can be clear to you. And if you will be getting that vacant days, then eventually it will take some problems in the next classes, as we as you can see that in the previous class those who haven't get joined, and they are having the problems whenever the questions is being asked, right? Right.
Yes, sir.
So if you are not if you haven't joined the previous section, so I am dealing with the structure of sperm, because it is very necessary for everyone. This sperm structure is asked in the CBSE examination, so structure is also going to be asked. So please look onto the board so that you can make comfortably. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is somehow the upper section. this is somehow the middle section, and then this is the lower section. Okay, so this is the diagram of the sperm cell. As you can see here that in the upper section we are having a covering, we are having a outermost covering, as you can see here. And can you tell me that a single cell, the outermost covering of a single cell is called, the outermost layer of a single cell is called, anyone? This is related with the chapter cell, that is in the class 9th. As you can assume that this is a single cell, we will be having the nucleus inside this and some other organelles, right? That is as mitochondria, Golgi body, right? So I am asking that this layer is basically called the outermost layer, cell membrane, right? Cell membrane, or we can use the word, instead of cell membrane, what we can use? Plasma membrane.
Plasma membrane.
Right, plasma membrane is the other name given to the cell membrane, because cell membrane we use because the outermost membrane of a cell is the outermost, this is a layer, it is called the membrane. And since it is a cell's membrane, so it is named as cell membrane. But it is the lipid nature, so it is named as plasma membrane, right? It is of lipid nature, so it is named as plasma membrane. What is the lipid nature? What do we call the lipid nature? We use the word hydrophobic and hydrophilic, two words. Then for plasma membrane, which word will be used? Hydrophobic or hydrophilic? What is the nature? What is the nature of cell membrane or plasma membrane? Is it hydrophobic or hydrophilic?
Sir, hydrophobic.
Hydrophobic. Hydrophobic is the word given to the water hater, because lipid will not come, lipid will not allow the water to come in contact with the plasma membrane, right? Lipid will not allow the water to come in contact with the plasma membrane, and in the same way it will not allow the water to come inside the plasma membrane, right? So
Yes, sir.
lipid nature is said to be the hydrophobic nature. Yes, are you clear? It is of hydrophobic nature. Hydrophobic is the word given to the water hater, that those who hate water is called hydrophobic. That you can use the word, are you known about the disease that is hydrophobia? Are you known
No, sir.
that about the hydrophobia? That whenever the pet dogs, that we can use the dogs or cats, whenever we get cutted from them, then we eventually get the we can use that hating from the water, right? Whenever we see the water, we get afraid from that, right now? And for that, water haters, we use that disease named hydrophobia, right? That disease named
Yes, sir.
hydrophobia. And the other name of hydrophobia is the rabies. Whenever the domestic dogs or whenever cats, when they gets cutted, the human beings, we use the word rabies, because the rabies virus is transferred from them. And the other word for rabies is the hydrophobia, because we get the afraid from water. Got it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So since the plasma membrane also hates the water, so it is said to be the hydrophobic in nature. And for the water lover, that which allow the water to come into it, we use the word hydrophilic. So please do keep these two words in your mind. Hydrophilic is the word for water lover. Okay, and water hater is the hydrophobic, water hater. Now we will be coming on to the point that structure of sperm. This is the sperm cell. Sperm cell will have the outermost covering, as we talked that this is the cell membrane. Cell membrane or plasma membrane. Okay, this is the cell membrane or plasma membrane. And again, we can see here that some structure is made that carries some type of granules, and this structure is called the acrosome. This is called the acrosome, and this is having the most important role during the fertilization process. Whenever the sperm meets with the ovum, the acrosome penetrate the layers that is surrounded around the ovum. Got it? The ovum is surrounded by 3 different layers, and that different layers is being we can use that sperm enters through that different layer by the penetrating caused by the acrosome. And acrosome, why do they penetrate? Because the acrosome carries some certain enzymes that allows the penetration, right? That allows the penetration. So it carries certain enzymes for fertilization. For the fertilization process, first of all, the sperm will have to reach to the ovum, and for reaching the ovum, it will have to break the different layers that surround the ovum. So for the breaking of that different layers, that acrosome enzymes are responsible. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So acrosome contains certain enzymes that breaks the different layers that is surrounded around the ovum, and it helps in the fertilization process. Okay, we will be moving further. This structure which is visible to you, this is only the nucleus. This is the nucleus, and I think you are well known about the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, that fluid content is called, what is the fluid content of nucleus called? Anyone? This is the topic related with the class 9th, and you are in class 10th, so I think it will be having in your mind. Nucleus contains a liquid, as cell contains a liquid, and that content liquid is called cytoplasm. In the same way, nucleus contains a liquid, that liquid is called
Cytoplasm.
sorry, this is
Sir, nucleoid.
totally sorry, this is totally, I think you are not getting your words into your mind. This is the nucleoplasm. Nucleoplasm is contained in the nucleus, in which DNA, and we can use the word nucleolus. DNA and nucleolus, these two things are present in the nucleoplasm inside the nucleus, right? So I have just questions from you. We will be not writing here the nucleoplasm, but I have questions that inside the nucleus a liquid is present, and that is called the nucleoplasm. Okay. Now inside the plasma membrane, we can write here that here cytoplasm is present, right? Inside any plasma membrane, or we can say in any single cell, we have the liquid medium for the flotation of different cellular organelles, and that liquid medium is called the cytoplasm. Got it? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now you can see here that this is some structure. Is it visible to you? This is some structure, and this structure is nothing but this is the mitochondria of sperm cell. This is the mitochondria of sperm cell. And what is the function of mitochondria? Mitochondria is contained here, and this functions as, what is the function of mitochondria? Anyone? And what is the other name given to the mitochondria? Anyone?
The powerhouse of the cell.
Yes, this is named as powerhouse of the cell. Why is it named as powerhouse of the cell? Anyone? Because it produces energy, right? It produces energy for the cell. So it is named as powerhouse of the cell, and that energy is called ATP. ATP is named as adenosine triphosphate. Are you clear? It produces
Yes.
energy, and that energy is in the form of ATP, and ATP's full form is adenosine triphosphate. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So after that, we will be having some flagellar. This is a flagellar structure, and this end is the different end, and basically the sperm is divided into three sections. This upper section is called the head. As a human is divided into three sections. Our middle section is the we use the dorsal and ventral region, or we use the stomach region, right? For upper section we use the word head, and for lower section we use the word legs, right? In the same way, the sperm is divided into three sections. The upper section is called the head, and the middle section, till where the mitochondria is present, it is called the middle piece. Middle piece of sperm carries mitochondria. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Middle piece of any sperm carries mitochondria, and after the middle sperm, the part after the middle sperm from here to here, this part is the tail part of sperm. This is the tail of sperm, and you are well known about the tail. The tail helps in the locomotion of any cell. The cell which is having the tail, or any organism which is having the tail, it helps them for the locomotion process. Clear? So I think this is all about the sperm structure, and this is, we have talked that male reproductive system and the sperm cell, and we will be meeting in the next session. Please do join us in the next session, so that the further that female reproductive part will be also clear to you, as in the same way as it is cleared here the male reproductive system. And also please do share with your friends or relatives or cousins, so that they also could join the meeting and can gain the knowledge, as this session is for beneficial for you, I think. So this is all about from Prabhat Anand. Thank you from schoolquiz.com.
Sir, please cite, sir. I have to see the board.
Okay, you can see.
Yes, yes.
And if you get any doubt, please note in your mind or in your copy, so that you can ask in the next session, right? If you will be having any doubts regarding the session, regarding the topics which I have talked, then please do ask in the next session whenever we meet. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can take the screenshot. I think that will be more beneficial for you.
Yes, sir, we have taken.
Sir, we
Okay.
have taken.
So Akhil sir, this is all